at Mercy Memorial Hospital System. We're going to be here broadcasting live till 10 o'clock this morning in support of National Hospital and National Nurses Week, going on all week long. My next guest joining me here in, I almost said here in studio, joining me here in the lobby at this very beautiful Mercy Memorial Hospital is Joan Pierson. She is the oncology manager, Monroe Cancer Center. Joan, good morning. Like our first guest, you too were giving of your time and your body yesterday, working hard for Habitat for Humanity. Thank you for what not only yourself but a lot of your colleagues here do for the community here in Monroe County.
Thank you. Good morning.
It is good to see you, of course, here on a beautiful spring day. It's about 51 degrees currently here in downtown Monroe. Now, the oncology, this department now that you've been in charge of almost open a year now. Talk about what has happened, some of the exciting highlights of the last 12 months.
Well, it's been an interesting process. Mercy Memorial put together a joint venture with ProMedica and Carmanos Cancer Center, and it's in one convenient location here in Monroe, which is wonderful because Monroe didn't have their own oncology services.
Really?
Really. The radiation therapy portion is actually supported by the Carmanos Cancer Center, and they bring their expertise in world-class treatment methods to Monroe. The oncology and hematology services, oncology are chemotherapy services,
okay.
Is overseen by the Toledo Clinic physicians and their staff.
Now, I'm seeing this phrase quite a bit. I heard it a lot, too, when my sister was going to school. Clinical trials. What is the clinical trials, and what can you tell us about the clinical trials here at Mercy?
Clinical trials are research studies that take the normal treatments that are used for cancer, and they add an extra component to it so that they can see if they'll have improved outcomes, longer survival rates, if they were to do this particular study routinely.
Okay.
And what we do is we have a registered nurse who interviews and schedules and manages the patients who decide that they would like to be on a clinical trial, and by participating in these trials, the patients are actually helping the Monroe area cancer patients make a difference.
Now, you're talking about helping those cancer patients make a difference. Let's talk about Cancer Connection here at Mercy Memorial and this non-clinical support service. This is really, really neat because you think about when somebody gets that terrible news that they have cancer, their head is swimming with so many things going on in their head when it comes to their families and their children, their grandchildren, their job, all these areas, and that's where you guys step in and make a huge difference.
Absolutely. Cancer Connection has actually been a wonderful thing for the Monroe community. It's non-clinical support services, and it's only for people in Monroe County, and the program is run by one staff person, 50 volunteers, and one therapy dog.
Oh, you got a therapy dog. Can I ask, I'm a huge animal lover, what kind of dog is it?
He is a Schnauzer.
Oh, a Schnauzer. Name?
Ralph.
Ralph the Schnauzer. So, if you see him running around, that's Ralph, just so you know.
So most notable service that we have at Cancer Connection is the transportation program for cancer patients.
Helping people get to the appointment.
Correct. Get to their oncology appointments. Sometimes it's a challenge. Taking on radiation and chemotherapy treatments almost becomes like a job. And it gets difficult sometimes when you're not feeling good to get there. So we help them with that by providing transportation. Last year we provided over 16,000 trips for treatments, whether they were here in Monroe or University of Michigan, other places that they may have been referred to for more advanced treatments.
Now, before we let you go, Joan Pierson is our guest here on My 98.3 as we broadcast live at Mercy Memorial System. The sun beginning to shine here on a beautiful spring day in Southeast Michigan. She is the oncology manager of the Monroe Cancer Center. Let's talk about the Navigator programs here at Mercy Memorial.
We have a nurse navigator here at Mercy who works with our imaging navigator in radiology. So after a patient has a mammography exam that comes back with an abnormal result, the two of them work together at the time of diagnosis it's a handoff in a sense, where our nurse navigator then takes over making appointments and kind of literally navigating the patient from point A to point B so that they are getting all their appointments, getting all the services that they need. And any problems that come up, the nurse navigator tends to be the person that they like to connect with and they build a bond with.
If folks are dealing maybe with the sad news in their family, one of their family members has just been recently diagnosed with cancer. I mean, how can they reach out not only to you but to your department, mercymemorial.org? I mean, obviously they can always come on by and set up an appointment as well if they ever needed the opportunity to meet with you guys. Of course, that we hope that never happens for anybody, but. If you need those services, Joan Pierson and the oncology department and Monroe Cancer Center definitely here to help. Joan, it was good to meet you. Thank you for what you're doing, and have a great day.
Thank you very much. You too.
All right, Joan Pierson. Yes, nice round of applause. Joan, Kristen, some of the great ladies here at Mercer Memorial Hospital System as we broadcast live in support of National Hospital and Nurses Week live on My 98.3.